how can a marketing company beat it up so badly? Hi, my name is Gordon De Silva, and I was just on a course this weekend with a marketing organization. Now, marketing organizations by their nature are really good at marketing, and this organization is very, very good. And I booked on this program with them. It was a 4-day program, of which 2 days was looking at how to build a £1 million company or business, and whether it's £1 million or £2 million, it doesn't make any difference. It's a bigger company than you currently got. We were looking at the mindset and the methodology and the requirements and the thinking behind building that and the business model that may be required. And the 2 days was supposed to be on that, and 2 days implementing all the ideas and the thinking we'd learned in the first 2 days. Now that appeals to me because I like implementation. If you're booking on our strategy and business modeling course in October, a good part of that is going to be implementation of a plan. You will leave with a business model that will serve you better than your current business model is. That's my guarantee. You will leave with a strategy that's going to identify what you need to do differently, and that in itself, once implemented, will help you run a better business. So the implementation to me is hugely important, and the fact that they were making time with a team of people to implement the information we were getting in the first 2 days was critically important. And I booked this in, I think it was something like November last year, so it was a long time ago. I'd booked the hotels, and you can see the hotel behind me, and I was really super looking forward to it, as a good number of people on this program was as well when I talked to them this weekend. And then all of a sudden, about 2-3 weeks ago, we got an email saying, oh, we're not going to be running it 2 days anymore, or 4 days anymore, it's going to be just 2 days. And we feel it's going to serve you better. Now, all the evidence up to that point was suggesting the 4 days was getting great rave reviews and making huge inroads in businesses who attended. And so the idea that all of a sudden 2 days is going to serve us better, well, you can imagine it. It was not very pleasing. And then what happened is we got another email saying, well, all right, you might be able to turn up for Monday and Tuesday. There will be some people there, but you can use the facilities. Which, okay, that's pretty good, because now I can use the facilities. There's a table, whiteboards, and flip charts, and people around who understand the process, and you can have chats with and self-motivate and so on. And so that was really cool. And then we got another email saying, well, actually, no, you can't do that. We're not going to put the facility on. And then we got another email saying, well, okay, we'll do it on Monday, but not Tuesday. Now, goodness me. Drink up in a brewery, does that make sense? And the reason I mention this is because they were completely oblivious to the upset they were causing their audience. And the whole weekend was all about getting your message right, getting your customer service right, getting your business model right, getting your offering right, getting your message clear. And here we are, in a complete mess of communication, upsetting a whole load of loyal customers. So that's just my rant, because it really upset me. And today, I'm doing these videos, and I had to put this one in because, I look at giving my clients a service in the same way as I would like it delivered. So this really upset me, and I don't want ever to have my clients in this position. And I hope I've never ever put my clients in this position where I've let them down. And my team in the same boat. I say to them, look, you've sent an email out, maybe, and it's really not the quality we want to give. Would you like to get an email like that? Would you like to get a response that was not quite full and answering all the questions? And they all say, no, we wouldn't. So I said, well, if you don't like it, why are you doing it to our clients? Please, please, please don't. And I would like to say to you, think about how you operate with your clients and what you expect in the same vein, and just make sure you're at least giving them what you expect, and I suspect probably a whole load more, because that's the sort of ethical people you are. So hopefully that helps. If that, excuse my rant, I'm going to send it to the company just to give them an idea of how upset I was, and a whole load of people I talked to over the weekend similarly upset. Not many people are upfront like I am and tell them straight, but that's who I am, and that's why I get the results I get. Now, let me just say one thing. The managing director of this company is so protective of his time, and I mean to an insane level. Yet he was so dismissive and disrespectful of our time. There were probably about 80, 90, 100 people in the room, and he showed complete disdain for our time through this process. Disappointing in the extreme. Thanks very much for listening to this rant. Think about how you offer your clients a service, think how you respond, think how you communicate, and just make sure it's at the top level. Take care of yourself. If you need a chat about these or any other issues, click on one of the buttons on the right. Of course, if you're a Premier client, book a 60-minute call if you haven't done so for this quarter. Take care. Goodbye.